Facebook friends, how's it going? Can you hear us okay? We're in the garage right now because I'm a child of the 80s. And I'm very excited about our live guest, Chris Blasius from Olmsted Township, Olmsted Falls.
Yeah, same thing.
With the greatest, as Car and Driver magazine says, the coolest, sickest kit replica known to man. This is basically what it was a 1982 Pontiac Trans Am that you took from the ground up and you made it Hollywood ready and then some.
Yep.
Tell us about it.
That was the goal. So it started with 1982 Trans Am because that was the year of the show and the original car. Ground up restoration, did the underbody, took off all the paint. Oh, absolutely.
Check it out, Kara. Check this out. You did the outside, and I understand the dash and everything was done by your friend.
My friend Billy Gunter out of North Carolina. He did all the dash stuff. My friend Alessandro. I know, it's absolutely crazy. He did all the electronics, and actually all the electronics work with the real value of the car. So it'll tell you how fast you're going, your oil pressure, everything.
What's the joystick here for?
The joystick, so in 2 episodes of Knight Rider, the Hoff would play against Kit. So I just put a Atari remote there, and yeah, and then that's the replica watch that he would have worn on the...
What are some of the coolest aspects of the interior? Come on in here.
So yeah, I mean, some of the cool stuff is all the buttons work, so if I press a button...
Pero el señor salió esta noche.
Wait, do that again. Now you can have Kit talk in Spanish?
Oh yeah, I can...
Hola, lo siento, pero el señor salió esta noche.
Yeah. It's got...
Now
I am the voice of Knight Industry 2000's microprocessor, KITT for easy reference, a kit if you prefer.
Now wait a second. This is the original voice guy.
Yeah.
You got to do work for your
so
car.
That's William Daniels. I'll actually be seeing him next week in LA. A lot of you guys remember him from Mr. Feeney from Boy Meets World, so that's the same voice.
He's 91 now.
91
You're meeting
years
him next
old.
week.
Yeah,
Can
so-
you have him record something for Gabe Spiegel?
Sure.
Please have him voice
Let's
something.
figure... What do you want him to say? We'll figure
Right.
something out.
I think Gabe Spiegel's
He's
awesome.
the greatest person ever.
Right. Now, Chris, why on earth did you do this?
I mean, I'm a product of the 80s. I was actually born the year that the show came out, but I was just growing up watching reruns, and I told my parents, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to own that car one day, and they just sort of laughed, saying that I would grow out of it. And 35 years old today, and I own the car from Knight Rider.
Violet Villard says, I am so jealous. Kit's been my dream car since I was a kid. Watching the show, yes, I'm 40, laugh out loud. Violet, everybody's like, sweet, awesome.
It's one of those things that's so weird because there's a nostalgic factor from the show, but because Kit had a personality, people latched onto his personality too, so everybody was a fan of the show.
Tristan, one of our Fox 8 family friends, says William Daniels was also on St. Elsewhere back in the 80s. So they all know what you're talking about. Again, you built this from the ground up. What was the most difficult part of building this master machine?
Finding the one-off things, like the wheels were only a 1982 option, so 15-inch wheels was almost impossible to find with the hubcap, so that's actually original to 1982.
Right. Keep going.
The front bumper was custom made by my buddy Mark Brown, so we actually had to cut it out of foam. After we got the dimensions right, then we went ahead and
Carlos
molded.
wants to know if you have the watch too.
I do.
You have the watch too?
So Carlos, my man, that is what the Hoff would have worn.
Now, have you tried to get in touch with David Hasselhoff?
I've tried, no luck yet. He's liked some stuff on Instagram.
Has
but-
he really?
Yeah, he has liked stuff on Instagram. But the goal is to get him and me in the car and then take a picture, and then that will be my forever
Well, how's that gonna
Facebook
happen,
page.
Chris?
We got to go viral. How are we going to do this thing?
What's next
We
with
gotta
Kit?
get Piston Power Show in the IX Center on March 17th through the 19th, and then he'll also be in Popular Mechanics magazine in April.
Can you make the scanner sound, says Antoine Armstrong. I feel like a kid.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Now, you don't really drive this on the street because you have the California license
I do
plate.
have a California
That
license.
would not be legal in the state of Ohio. So you brought this on a flatbed all the way
Correct.
to the Fox 8 studios. What other questions? You guys got any more questions for Chris? Let's
What do we
see.
got here?
How to be a part of the Kit car built.
Oh, Patty actually.
Patty.
She painted my car. Her and her
Patty
husband.
did awesome. David. David Hasselhoff played Michael, right? Yes, Michael. Awesome. That's our boss, Andy Fishman. He's watching. You got a message for our boss?
Andy, thank you so much for having me. Let's do it again.
This is awesome. This is really cool. Quickly, we're going to be on here another 2 minutes, folks. If you got a question for Chris and about recreating this. Now, you have your own YouTube channel.
I do.
Where you teach folks how to do
How to
this
build
on a
it if
dime or if they want to go all out.
Sure.
You share your secrets.
Yeah, I share my secrets. So I actually go through every aspect of the car on how I built it. If you would decide to do the crazy thing like build a car, follow me on my YouTube and I will tell you how I did everything.
Carlos is like, he's got the plates too. Oh my goodness.
Yes. I like Carlos.
I want to ride, says David. So proud of you. How long have you had this? When did you finish it? And when did you start taking it to shows?
I've had about 4 years, finished it a year ago. The first show was last year at the Piston Power Show, so it's been done for about a year.
You know, now that you've perfected Kit, is there, you know, are you going to do the A-Team van next?
The one vehicle I would love to have is the Fall Guy truck. I don't know why. I just think that's the coolest thing ever. So if I did another celebrity thing, it would totally be Fall Guy truck.
Antoine says, let's get Airwolf in there too.
Everybody says Airwolf, yeah. So that's, I don't know.
This is awesome. Where can folks find you?
So my YouTube, YouTube.com/Knight Rider 1982 is how you find my YouTube. The Real Chris Blasius on Instagram or Kit Blasius on my Facebook.
Joe Montana, which version of Kit is this?
Season 1.
Season 1, 1982. What a beaut. This is fantastic, but Patty says you should do the Batmobile next.
Oh, that
Hasn't the Batmobile done it?
It's been done
enough?
before.
This is the original.
So this is hard because you're restoring a car and you're turning it into a spaceship. So that's the, yeah.
Can you give us one more of the voice tracks?
Yeah, so what do we want to do?
Can you let me do one?
Yeah, go ahead and press any one of these buttons.
Any one of these? All right, let's see. Let's go with 6RM.
Oh, that plays the music.
Yes! Now see, what's funny is this car is so cool. He just has the audio inside the car. He's got speakers that broadcast out,
And
but
I
he's
can
turned
have
them off
different
because
stuff.
doing the 5 o'clock news right there. So we don't want to, scare Bill and Tracy off. So yeah, very cool. One more button here. How about number 5?
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
I did.
Well-
But there's no cause for alarm. A voice module is one of my special features.
Very cool.
And then Turbo Boost. Everybody remembers the Turbo Boost button.
This is really cool. It smells like a brand new car in here.
Everything.
This is awesome. Any message you'd like to send to your fans before we go?
Yeah, thanks for supporting me. I mean, everybody that's known about it's been following this project for a couple years now, and it's been unbelievable the turnout and all the cool stuff and the encouragement. So thank you.
And I will say before I go, this is not TV trickery, folks. I am really jealous by Chris's quaff. Look at that. That is fantastic. I'm really jealous. I'm not joking. Thanks for joining us here, folks. Again, check him out on YouTube. He'll share some secrets with you and give Chris a follow. Have a good night.
Later.